welcome back. Thank you for joining the Nikki Clarke Show here at Heart and Crown, 67 Clarence Street in the heart of the Buy Market in Ottawa. And, I am such a passionate follower of music, and I always love to meet people with great gifts of song. So sitting beside me is a singer-songwriter. She is originally from the Cayman Islands. Found that out. And grew up in Jamaica, where I grew up. Please welcome Cheryl Shaw.
Thank you, Nikki.
Wagwan.
Medea.
How would I say that in Caymanian?
Oh, that is... Oh, it's been so long. Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
After. But thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Awesome. So tell me about your musical influences growing up.
So my musical influence, funny how I got into music was, as I was growing up, I grew up in Jamaica.
What part of Jamaica?
In the country, Trelawney.
Okay, that is country.
Yeah. And my grandmother would always send myself and my cousin to go to church and to go for choir or youth. And somehow, by the time we got close to the church, I would somehow disappear. I knew I was safe. Can't remember now where I was, but I knew I was safe. And after, I would reappear.
On the way to church?
Oh, yes. Because I think I went to a friend's house that was close to the church because I was just absolutely terrified of singing or being in front of people. So I would always avoid it at any cost. Okay. Until I came to Canada and my mom was just like, oh, you're not staying in the house, right? Go and find something to do. So I ended up having to sing at church. My first influence was my choir director, actually. She has such a beautiful voice and such a way about her. And she ended up having me do a solo piece in the choir, which totally terrified me, but she was so encouraging to walk me through it. As I got more and more into music, I found that my influences were like Whitney Houston and CeCe Winans and Yolanda Adams. Great big voices. And then later on in life, I found I'm drawn to a lot of Lauryn Hill and Beyonce, and still have my Mary and all those in there, so it's all drawn in there too.
So what do you call your music? Is it gospel? Is it R&B or a mixture?
I would say it's a mixture. Mm-hmm. My voice is just naturally gospel, but I do love to mix different genres, rock, reggae, calypso, R&B, all of that in there to just give it that flavor, to give it that little extra oomph.
So when you say it has a gospel sound, is it like robust?
Yes.
Strong kind of?
Yes, definitely. It's full, it's vibrant, it speaks to you, whatever it is that you're going through. It speaks to you, it gives you that encouragement, it gives you that peace.
Okay, and where have you been performing?
Over the years, I performed in Ottawa, Toronto, and Montreal. I've done television programs where they're doing awards, so I've gotten the chance to do that. This year, I got so many awesome opportunities where I was able to do backup for the Arkells at the Junos. Wow. I got to sing at the NEC at the Governor General's Gala with a choir, and on Canada Day doing backup with Dion Taylor. So this year has been one of those sort of explosive type years that's really bringing out the fact that I now know that I want to mix my music and do music along with bringing out what I did in school, working with children and family, and pairing that together.
Yeah, and that's a wonderful thing to know, where you are and to pursue that passion. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I love to sing as well, and my beginnings was in the church too, and that helped to, to hone the dedication and also to refine your vocal ability. But my parents being strict Jamaicans, and the way they sang was, and I love them, but from where they come from,
yes.
You don't actually have a child and raise them to be singers. You raise them to be doctors, yes, and teachers and accountants and have a safe position. So when I said, okay, I want to be a singer, they said, what kind of singer? What?
Yes.
I sent you to school to be a singer.
Yes.
So did you get that kind of opposition, or did you get family support when you made that decision?
Funny enough, I found out at one of my birthday dinners that my mom had for me that when she was pregnant with me, she actually prayed that I would become a singer. I would be able to sing. I constantly look at her and say, how come you didn't tell me this years before so I wouldn't have this battle back and forth between what is it that I'm supposed to do? However, she strictly just wanted me to sing gospel. And not knowing who I was or where I stood or what exactly I wanted to do and how I wanted to express myself, plus battling with, am I good enough? Do I have the voice? Am I able to? It was a struggle in that sense until she gave me that piece of information, and it just made everything else fall into place and made everything seem so clear, because as I was working in my field, no matter what sector or what environment I was in, one of the things that was always consistent was that I was always walking around singing. Mm-hmm. And everyone would be like, what are you doing here? You have such a voice. Why are you? Yeah. So it just turned into that. But around earlier this year, last year, it dawned on me that I love working with children and family, but my other passion is also singing. So I'm working on how to merge the two and how to bring the community into that as well.
I think we're just ready to hear you sing right now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we do on the show. We put people on the spot. So can you give us a little gospel, je ne sais quoi?
Okay. I was thinking about doing a Whitney song, but if you're looking
Whatever
for
you
gospel,
like, whatever you
okay.
like. And encourage her. Just one more round of applause. Okay. Let's hear
I
it.
believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity, because the greatest love of all is happening to me. Learning to love yourself, it is the greatest love of all.
Wow, and that is a true test of a real voice, someone who can sing. She can sing, right?
Thank
Beautiful.
you so much.
You gave me
Thank you.
goose pimples. And not everyone
you.
does that, so it's very special. So do you have a manager?
I don't actually.
Guess who's in the house? There's a manager in the house.
Oh,
So
hi,
I'll get
wherever
to
you are.
connect. Joanne Dupuis.
Ah.
Yes, manager extraordinaire is here. So, yeah, make some connections. Cheryl, where can people find you?
At the moment, I'm trying to work on my Facebook page. However, you can email me at shawsherrill@yahoo.ca. And I'll just transfer everybody over and just link you on my Facebook page once it's fully up. I'm also on Instagram at Journey with Sherrill, SHERIL. And yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, I think you should be wearing shades because your future is very bright.
Oh, awesome.
Wear it all the time. Wear it all the time. Cheryl, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Cheryl
Nikki.
Shaw. We'll be back.
Thank you.